Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to be opening our monthly Abominable book box. I am so excited. It's always the best day when these things come. And if you don't know about Abominable, I will go ahead and leave their link down below. They are a fantastic company, and if you can support them, please go check them out. Also today I am wearing my Abominable Book Club t-shirt that I ordered, and I also got the accompanying tote bag, so when I can start going to bookstores again I can bring along this amazing tote bag and rep Abominable while I'm searching around for new horror books. So yeah, merch is awesome, and if you can support Abominable, please go check them out. So diving right in here, I'm noticing on top we have Montezuma's Minted Crunchy Peppermint Milk Chocolate. And this was actually supposed to be in my last box. It didn't make it over here to Canada, so I'm not sure if customs got in there and took it out or if it was forgotten, but either way, I am so happy that the guys remembered to put this in there, so I'll be snacking on that later for sure. And this month's treat is a layered strawberry and clotted cream fudge, which sounds delightful. So I'll be diving into that too over the weekend. And next, of course, we have our little striped pouch of hot drinks. So first up we have a Beanie's instant coffee in Irish cream. And this is new. I don't think I've ever had this in here before. Lion's Gojo coffee bag. So it's just a little single serve coffee as well, but it's a different company. And then of course we have our tea. So we have a raspberry and pomegranate, which I've gotten a few of these and they're really, really good. And there is also an Earl Grey. And then last up we have an Aero hot chocolate. I don't think I've ever had this one before, so we'll see how that one goes. So I always love that you get these hot drinks in there, and you know, this is just a fantastic box. I always say it because I'm very minimalistic when it comes to this sort of thing, and I'm not big on getting a whole lot of knickknacks, especially because you don't know if you're gonna like the stuff. And a lot of the book boxes I find are very much geared towards females. So this is great because you don't get stuck with a whole lot of stuff. So we have our spoiler card, of course, and then there's a little flyer in here for their new exclusive t-shirt. So go check this out. Really cool new t-shirts. I believe these are on sale for the entire month of February, and they're a Final Girls t-shirt, and it says defy the odds, break down doors, do some Final Girls shit. And I believe a portion of the proceeds is going to women's charities, so it's great either way because you're supporting a small business and you're supporting charity at the same time. And this is a great looking shirt, and of course I've already gone ahead and ordered mine. So next up, of course, we have our used book, which I'm going to save for last because it's my favorite part. This is a really little one too. So it's been a while since we've had a tiny one. And we have our spook marks. So we have this one. This one might be my favorite one I've gotten, with just the Abominable Book Club on it. And it has the logo for the Accursed Library. And then on the back, this is incredible. It says, maybe it's you who should smile more. And this is fantastic because I know I'm not the only female out there who has had people say to them, oh, you have such a pretty face, you should smile more. And honestly, it gets my rage bubbling. I hate it when people say that. So this is fantastic that it's on here. And I totally forgot to mention that this box is in celebration of Women in Horror Month, which is February. So totally forgot to say that at the beginning. But I think it's really great that the guys hopped on the bandwagon to support women. And of course we have our other bookmark with the Abominable Book Club logo, and then on the back there is some microfiction. So I won't read it. I read them sometimes, but these little microfictions are great, and they're always written by Owen Morgan, who is one of the owners over at Abominable. So hiding in the stuffing in the box here, we had our monthly pin, and I love Abominable's pins. I've never been a pin collector before, but I have to get a banner because I need to start displaying these pins. Abominable always knocks it out of the park with their pins. And guys, if you're watching, maybe we can have like a pin banner that has Abominable on there so we can start displaying our pins. So this is just a spooky, spooky little house with some ghosts. And this is probably one of my favorites because we all know my love of spooky houses. So next up we have our horror magazine. So this month we got another Hellebore, and it says number 4, the Yuletide Special. And the design on the front of this is fantastic. Look at that. That is right up my alley. And these little magazines are so fantastic. Like, look at this illustration. Like, that's beautiful. And then getting into the books, so the new release that we have is called We Are Wolves. And fantastic illustration here. And this is edited by Gemma Amor, Laurel Hightower, and Cynthia Paleo. And this is an anthology of short stories, and I'll just read you a little bit from the back. Once upon a time, there was a woman, and she was tired. Tired of pushing. Tired of being pushed. Tired of feeling alone. Tired of so much. So she gathered together a pack of wolves, a band of mothers, sisters, wives, daughters, partners, friends, lovers, survivors, victors, and brilliant, shining things, and she told them to sing. And sing they did. The result is We Are Wolves, a chorus of terrifying, moving, and heartbreaking stories from some of horror's finest contemporary writers, including Gemma Amor, Laurel Hightower, Cynthia Paleo, Sarah Reed, Haley Piper, V. Castro, Sarah Tatlinger, Sonora Taylor, and many more. All proceeds from the sale of this charity anthology will go towards helping the survivors of abuse and assault. And that is just fantastic, my goodness. So this box has been absolutely incredible with just shouting out women in horror. And of course we have the flyer for the Final Girl shirt, which some of the proceeds will go to charity, and then proceeds from this book will go to charity. And you know, when it comes to abuse and assault, especially when you're talking about domestic abuse, it can happen in all sorts of ways. It doesn't have to leave bruises. It can leave mental bruises, and I myself have had my own experiences with that, and this is just absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with this. So I'm gonna stick this on the shelves for now, but I really want to get to this sometime soon because it just sounds absolutely fantastic. Just clearing a little bit of space here so we can get to our used book. And of course, Abominable always wraps up their used books in this wonderful blood spattered paper with the little symbol of the accursed library and a wax seal at the top. And it's always like getting a little present every month. And I love used books. I love collecting them, and I find that they have their own history and they have their own energy that they emit. So let me know down below, are you someone who purchases used books on a regular basis? I'd love to know. And this is funny because we have another Graham Masterton book, and we had a Graham Masterton last month, and the 2 months before that I had 2 Stephen Kings. So it seems like we're doubling up on the authors here, but it's great. I don't mind at all. So we have The Sphinx, and we have a wonderful spooky cover. Let's just take a look and see when this was printed. 1978. Wow. So this is actually in incredible condition considering how old it is. So I'll just read you a little bit from the back. She was 6 foot tall, with a mane of tawny hair and eyes as green as a cat's. Startlingly beautiful, she was the most bewitching woman Jean Kyler had ever met. She came from the sands of Egypt, the land of the Sphinx, and her life was veiled in mystery. Kyler was fascinated by her, forced into recklessness uncharacteristic of a young politician with a reputation to make. But he had to discover her secret. By the time he recognized the truth, he was trapped by the intensity of his own desire, in a world where myth touched reality and a horrifying legacy of ancient Egypt was brought to life with violence and brute savagery. So this sounds absolutely fantastic, and you know what, I read The Mummy by Anne Rice, and I'm getting the same sort of vibes with this, but hopefully the steamy scenes in this won't be as cheesy as in that one. I reread it a little while ago and I just had to laugh. But anyway, this sounds fantastic. I love anything to do with Egypt, and really excited to read this one. So again, I have the link to their website below. If you can, please go support the guys. They're absolutely fabulous. But until next time, guys, stay spooky. Bye.